Yo, what's up, you guys? It's your boy, BBration 777. Today, we're back with another unboxing video. So I got all these airplanes from the airplane shop. I got 10 of these Darren single planes. We got a Jet2 737. Never had this one. And we had this Etihad 787 Dreamliner. We got a Pan Am 747. And we got a Swiss A340. It's my first A340 from Darren. And then we have this Emirates 777X. And then we have this WestJet 787 Dreamliner. And we have this Air New Zealand 787 Dreamliner. And then we have the Air France Concorde. We have this Aer Lingus A330. And then we got the Air Canada 777 in the new livery. And then finally, the last Darren airplane, we have the Thai A350. And then we have this Skymarks Pan Am 747-100. So I think we're gonna start with the Concorde first. I'm gonna start with Concorde. So I have this Concorde already, but it's pretty damaged and it's kind of lost somewhere. So this is gonna match pretty well with my British Airways Concorde. So yeah, here we have Darren die-cast metal, Air France logo, Air France on all the sides. And here's the back. And let's get this baby open. And thank you guys for all the support. We're at 71 subscribers. Oh my god. I mean, 72 subscribers. And thank you all for all the support. It means a lot to the channel. This is gonna match pretty well with my British Airways Concorde that I have. So yeah, let's take her out of the box. Here it is. Wow, I haven't had a Concorde in so long. So let's take her out. Okay, here it is. So Air France, they had their Concordes from 1976 to 2003. And it had a very bad crash in 2000 when one of these Concordes crashed when it took off from Paris to New York. It took 3 hours to cross the Atlantic to fly on one of these birds, and they're really expensive to get into. So yeah, let's get to the review. Starting with the cockpit windows of the Concorde, we have the nose right here, and we have the Group Air France logo, and we have the old Air France letters. And here's the landing gear, the Delta wings, and the Rolls-Royce Olympus engines. Here's the bottom of the aircraft. Looks pretty nice. And then here's the back, the old Air France detail, the blue, darker blue, or lighter blue, and then red. Here's the engines. Back of the engines, if you want to look at them. Here's the front. I kind of wish the nose would come down. That would be really cool, but that's the way it is with Darren. That's the way it is. So, yeah, that's our first model. And then next, we're going to do the Air Canada 777 new livery. I have an Air Canada 777 in the older livery. So this will be kind of pretty good to compare with my 777 that I have. So, yeah, here we have, same like the Air France model. Air Concorde, I mean. We have Darren, die-cast metal, and its bottom is written in French. Here's the sides of the box. And here's the back. So let's get her out of the box. So we went to the Miami airport, and I saw 747s. I saw Lufthansa 747 and a lot of cargo 747. So it was really cool. see all these aircraft that I haven't seen before. And here it is. Okay, so here it is. The Air Canada 777 in the new livery. I wanted this aircraft for a while now, and I'm glad that I have it in my collection. So Air Canada, this is based from a 777-300ER, and Air Canada, I believe they first got their 777, I believe in 2000, sometime in the 2000s. They operate these 777s from very based in Toronto to domestic flights in Canada, and then to long haul destinations like Paris, London, Tokyo, Hong Kong, you name it. So yeah, let's get to the review. Starting with the cockpit windows of the 777, we have the black mascara on the cockpit. You have the Star Alliance logos, the Air Canada logo in black letters in the Air Canada font, and then we have these G90 engines in black colored painting. Looks very nice. Here's the front of the aircraft, and then this is Euro basically. We have the Canadian flag, and here's the Air Canada tail in black and red. It looks pretty good. And here's the bottom. It's basically all black. So I think this 777 can hold 300 passengers, 300 to 250 passengers. So that's pretty cool for a 777. So yeah, it's a very nice model. I'm glad I have it in my collection, and I hope I can use it in my airport updates very well. So yeah, so that's our second air model. And then we move on to, this is one we've on for a very long time. I got the Thai A350. I wanted this one for so long. I'm glad I have it in my collection. So Thai with the airline font, and here's, oh, it's in this beautiful purple color, and with this yellow, kind of orange, white, red lines. Here's the aircraft inside, just a basic sky background. And here's the back. The box looks pretty nice. Looks like at the Bangkok airport. So yeah, let's get her out of the box. About like 11 of these aircraft, of these Darren single planes. So if I bought like Genmi jets, it'd be like way higher, like almost $300 to $400. Okay, here she is. Wow, this looks really beautiful. Let's get her out of these things. Here she is. Wow. This aircraft looks beautiful. I love the purple that they used in this aircraft. So Thai got their A350s, I believe, sometime in 2018 or 2017. But they operate these A350s to short haul, like to Singapore or somewhere else. And then they go to long haul destinations like Sydney, London Heathrow, and New Delhi. So yeah, so let's get to the review of this aircraft. So we have the cockpit windows of the A350. We have this mascara on the A350, looks pretty nice. We have the Star Alliance logo, it's pretty nice. And we have Thai letters, and then the symbol on the aircraft. Moving to the middle of the aircraft, we have these Rolls-Royce Trent engines. And here is the winglet, looks pretty nice. And here's the bottom of the aircraft, looks pretty nice. Then moving to the back, we have this beautiful purple with the red, orange, and white. And here's the back with the purple and then the Thailand flag. And then the tail looks very nice. And yeah, this is a very nice model. I wanted this aircraft for so long, so this will be a very good aircraft to add to the collection to send it to places in Asia. So yeah, that's our third model. And then moving to our next one, we have the Aer Lingus A330. I want this aircraft for so long as well, so I can send them to Ireland more often. So yeah, we have the Aer Lingus and with the shamrock leaf, I think. Aer Lingus in green. Same thing on the hair, just white, and then just the classic Darren stuff. Here's the back. I believe this is at Dublin Airport at the International Terminal, so that's pretty cool. So let's get it out of the box. Nice. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Here it is. Wow, this actually looks really nice, this A330. This looks very nice. So let's get her out. So here is the Aer Lingus A330 in the new livery. Wow, this looks beautiful. I love the gray, the green, and the shamrock. Aer Lingus, I think they're one of the first airlines to get the A330-300. They got it in 1994. They had 3 different liveries. This one they got in, I believe, in 2018 or 2019 or during the pandemic. Then they had this aircraft, but all green, dark green with the shamrock. And then they had a different livery, the original one, with green, white, blue, and green. They also have, this A330 flies from Dublin to New York, Los Angeles, Orlando, and I believe also San Francisco and other destinations in the United States. So yeah, let's get to the review of this aircraft. Starting with the cockpit windows of the A330. Here's the cockpit, it looks pretty nice. And then, I don't know what that says. It says A330-300 with the Airbus symbol. And we have the Aer Lingus letters. And this is business class on the A330. And then this is all the rest of the premium economy, then economy class. And then these are General Electric CF6 engines. Looks pretty nice with the green. Here's the bottom of the aircraft. Looks pretty nice with the green. And then here's the winglets. It's pretty good. And I got a registration. The registration is Echo India Echo Lima Alpha. And here's the beautiful tail with the shamrock and with its dark kind of green / blue color. So yeah, this is a very nice model by Darren. And Aer Lingus used the A330s for their destinations to the US, and it's a pretty good aircraft. They used to have 747s until they got the A330. So yeah, it's a very nice model. And this will be a good aircraft for my collection because I want to use this aircraft to go to Ireland more often, to Dublin. So yeah, that's our 4th model. And then moving on, we have this Air New Zealand 787. I've been wanting this aircraft for a long time, and I'm glad this is in my hands now. This was released in 2020, the end of 2020 and beginning of 2021. So yeah, we got this nice black on the bottom, and then we got this white on top. Here's the back. Looks very nice with this black, all the black, and then I guess this is at Auckland Airport. And yeah, this looks pretty nice. So let's get her out of the box. So let's get her out of the box. Ooh, wow. This looks very nice. Let's get her out. And here she is. Wow. Wow, this is a really beautiful model. Here it is, the Air New Zealand 787 Dreamliner. Such a beautiful plane. I like the black and it kind of blends in with the aircraft. So this is Air New Zealand got their 787, I believe, sometime in 2015 or 2016, and it's replacing their 777-300s and the 200ER. They have 787-9, and then later they're going to get the 787-10, I believe, sometime in the future. So yeah, Air New Zealand fly this aircraft to Honolulu, Vancouver, Tokyo, I believe also Hong Kong, and also sometimes flies to Los Angeles, but it's mainly on the 777-300. So yeah, let's get to the review. Starting with the cockpit windows of the 787, they're done pretty well. We have Star Alliance, the nose gear, and then we have this Air New Zealand black font, looks really nice. And these are Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engines. This is business class. This also flies to New York, non-stop. And it's pretty long flight. It's like 16 hours long. I wonder how the passengers can survive on that. Here's the bottom of the airplane. Looks really nice with the black. And then here's this fern leaf. And then the tail looks absolutely beautiful. This is an absolutely beautiful model. I love the black and white they put in this. Well done, Darren. This is a very beautiful model, I gotta say. This is very nice. 10 out of 10. So yeah, I highly recommend you get this aircraft and the other ones that I have behind here. So yep, that is our, let me just move some planes. That's our 5th model. And then we got this WestJet 787 Dreamliner. So for some reason, I've been wanting to get this aircraft to kind of extend my WestJet collection, because the only aircraft I have is the 737 without winglets, and it's starting to become kind of rare, so I kind of need a more of a wide-body jet to compare with the 737. So yeah, Darren, it's kind of like the Air Canada box, but it's just kind of just like in this turquoise color. So yeah, this is in English right here, and this is in French. And then WestJet looks pretty nice. I like the maple leaf they put on here. And there's the top. Here's the back. It looks pretty nice. Looks like a Calgary International Airport. So let's get out of the box. There we go. Oh, I made a little dent. Oh well. This is the basic sky background you can basically see on all these planes. Oh wow, this looks really cool. I like it. So let's get out this aircraft. Let's get her out. So here we go. Here's the WestJet 787. This looks really nice. I really love how they did with the blue. So WestJet, I think they got their first 787 in 2019. And they usually fly from all their hubs, Toronto, Montreal, no, not Toronto, Calgary, and Vancouver. They fly to London, Paris, Honolulu. And this looks very nice. So let's get to the review of this aircraft. Starting with the cockpit windows of the 787, looks pretty nice. And the Canadian flag looks very nice. Here's the WestJet title in this nice kind of blue font. Here's the nose gear, looks very nice. The Spirit of Canada. And these are GE9X engines on the 787. Here's the bottom, kind of just like this white pattern, but it's okay. On the engine, there's like this blue and half white, so that's pretty cool. And the Dreamliner titles, and it says Boeing 787-9 at the end. And here's the tail in this kind of beautiful font, blue tail color. This is a very nice model by Darren. They nailed this one out of the park. And I highly recommend this if it's on Amazon or get at your local airplane shop. So yeah, that is our 6th model, I believe. And then moving on to this one. Ooh, this is a very nice one. We have this Emirates 777X. I have another 777X in the house livery, so this will be pretty cool to add to the collection. We have this Emirates kind of this nice red silk texture. It says Emirates Boeing 777-9 aircraft toy. Looks pretty nice. Emirates, same thing on the top. In the back, they give you a pretty good amount of information about the aircraft. They have the plane in real life, and then they have this information. Here, I'll zoom it in for you guys so you can read it. So yeah, let's get her out. Oh, sorry, my bad. So let's get her out of the box. Let's get her out of the box. Okay. Oh. There we go. Let me just organize it a little more. Yo, look at all my stack right now. It's pretty crazy. Here it is, Emirates 777X. It's kind of this nice brownish color of a style. Looks pretty cool. Oh, this made a little disaster. Oh well. This is a hard one to get out. Oh wait, let's try this method. Okay. Okay, let's get her out. Wow, it's actually really nice. So Emirates stated they ordered the 777X, like, and other airlines ordered it, but they didn't get it yet. I believe they were gonna order. They were supposed to get it in 2020, but due to the pandemic, the orders had to be postponed and had to be ordered later. So yeah, this is supposed to replace their 777-300ERs, and I believe also the 777-200LRs from Emirates. So yeah, this looks very nice. So look at here's the wing. Very nice. So let's get the review. So here's the cockpit windows of 777X. Here's the nose. Looks pretty nice. 777-9X. Very nice. And we have kind of this gold Emirates titles, www.emirates.com. And we have the G9X engines on the 777X. And here's the wingtip. It's supposed to fold up in real life, but sadly it doesn't do that right now. So yeah. And moving to the middle of the aircraft, just basic Euro white fuselage, and then to the tail, they have this kind of like red, green, and black. It looks pretty nice. That kind of suits the livery, but it kind of matches the gold that it has in the front. So yeah, this is a very nice model by Darren, I gotta say. It's very nice, even though it's not by Real Toy, but it's really good. So that's our 7th aircraft. Let me just move this away. And then moving on to the next aircraft, we have the Swiss Airbus A340. This is my first A340 from Darren. I have a Gemini Jets one from Lufthansa. So yeah, this will be really good. So Swiss, and with the tail and the Swiss flag, Swiss, and then the real aircraft on the top. In the back, they kind of this very nice picture of the Alps and the plane. And just Darren, Airbus, Swiss, Herpa. So let's get her out of the box. I'm not sure if I'm the first person to have the Swiss A340 on YouTube, but I could be wrong. Let's just get her out. I wanted this aircraft for a while. This used to fly to Miami on this route. It was last year in 2021, but sadly it switched to the 777-300, but it's still good. All right, here she is. Wow, she looks really nice. All right, here she is. Wow, it's my first A340 from Darren. It's incredible. They just released it like a while ago. So here it is. Swiss, they had their first A340-300, I believe, in sometime in the 2000s. And they've been operating A340 300. I think people probably like have 10 of these or 20 of them. But they'd be primarily flying long-haul destinations like Johannesburg, Hong Kong, Sao Paulo. But all these routes are being replaced by the 777-300. But I think this flies to Chicago. And I think also Los Angeles and San Francisco. So yeah, let's get to the review of this aircraft. Sorry with the cockpit windows of the A340. It's kind of like the A330 nose, but it's just a different, it just has 2 extra engines. So that's pretty nice. Star Alliance logo. And these Swiss letters in this nice red font. The nose gear. And these are these CFM engines. These are pretty nice. And this is business class or first class, I believe. And all the premium economy and then economy. And then the registration is Hotel Bravo Juliet Mike Kilo in the beautiful Swiss tail. So yeah, this is a very nice model by Darren. They knocked this one out of the park. They haven't done an A340 release in a while. I believe they used to release the Air Canada A340, but it's pretty rare to get that one, and it's no longer an aircraft anymore. Swiss is gonna retire their A340s pretty soon. When I think the 777 and the 787 is gonna replace them when Swiss gets the 787 pretty soon. So yeah, this is a very nice model by Darren, and it's gonna be a good addition to my collection. So that's our 8th model, and then moving on, here we have this Etihad 787 Dreamliner. This is a very nice model. I wanted this one for a long time. Same with all these other planes I've been wanting for a while. So yeah, Etihad Airways. This is a very nice box. I like the different colors they put on this. It's like a luxury style box, I gotta say. Got this like different colors, like white, gray. That looks very nice. And they have this kind of like blackish brown color. Same thing. Here's the back of the box. So let's get it out of the box. This is like 27 minutes already, and we're like getting almost done. All these cost like $200 for all these. Is like a great deal because the Genomai Jet ones are really expensive. Like if you buy like each of them costs like $50 or more, you pay like probably like $500 or at least like $1,000. I'm sometimes collect Genomai Jets, but me personally, I prefer the Darrens, even though they're kind of like Genomai Jets, but they're cheaper. And here it is. Wow, this looks pretty good. Okay, here she is. The Etihad 787 Dreamliner. This looks really nice. So Etihad, they have these 787-9s. I believe they got them in 2016 or 2017 or earlier. And then they have the 787-10. And they also have 777-300s, A350-1000s, and A380s. So Etihad, they are kind of like Emirates, but they're based in Abu Dhabi, and they fly from Abu Dhabi to all over the world, like New York, London Heathrow, Sydney, Toronto, and Washington. But I think on the 787, they kind of mix with the A350. They fly to New York, and they do a mix. So yeah. So this is a very nice color. So let's get to the review. Starting with the cockpit windows of the 787 of this aircraft. Looks very nice. And then this is like an Arabic, and then the UAE or United Arab Emirates flag. The Etihad titles, it says from Abu Dhabi to the world. And we have these GE9X engines. Looks very nice. And here's the bottom, and kind of this nice creamy color. Looks very nice. And then we got this symbol right here. And then we got the Dreamliner titles, and in these little letters it says Etihad.com. And here's the tail, and all these different colors. So this is a very nice model by Darren. This is going to be a very good asset to have in my collection to send to places in the Middle East. And yeah, This is a very nice aircraft, I gotta say. Darren nailed this one out of the park. So, yep, that's our ninth model, I believe. Now we're moving to this very interesting one. We have this Jet 2 737. I don't know why I got this, but I decided to get it because it's probably gonna become kind of rare because this is based from Europe. So yeah, Darren diecast. It's kind of this nice reddish box. I kind of like that. Jet 2 or Jet 2 on the bottom, on the top. Oh, crashed these models. And then here's the back. Looks pretty nice. So let's get her out of the box. This is my first ever 737 that's based from a European low-cost airline. It's my first European low-cost airline. I don't know if I'll ever use this in my airport updates because I don't do a European airport, but I might do it in some sort of special video. Okay. Here she is. This looks pretty good. Pretty nice. Oh, scratched it. Here it is, the Jet 2 737. Look, it's very nice, I gotta say. I like this shiny kind of color. So I think Jet 2 operates 737s and 757s. They primarily fly from places in the UK like Manchester, London, Gatwick to Europe, like vacation destinations like Athens, Palma de Mallorca, and Spain, and other places like that. It's kind of like EasyJet, but it's another airline. So let's get to the review. Starting with the cockpit windows of this 737, it's in this very nice shiny gray color. And then we have the Jet 2 titles in this nice reddish color, and then the nose gear. And then the CFM engines, looks very nice. It says jet2.com in this red color. It says friendly low fares, and the registration is Golf Delta Foxtrot Romeo. And here's the tail, it says jet2.com. So this is a very nice model. If you're doing an American airport, this is kind of not useless to use it, but if you do like a European airport, this will be a very good asset to use. I just got it for my collection, but it looks pretty good for a 737 from Europe. So that's that one. And then moving on, we have this Pan Am 747. I wanted this aircraft for a long time. I know Pan Am is no longer an airline, but I just love the 747. And I also have a DC-10 as well in my collection. So maybe I can mix it with the DC-10 and use it from there. So Pan Am with this blue font looks very nice. And then Pan Am on all sides. And here's the logo. Here's the back. Looks very nice. So let's get this Queen of the Skies out of the box. I haven't got a 747 in a while. It's been almost 4 years, almost 5 years since I haven't gotten a 747 from Darren. So it's kind of a good opportunity to get this model, do a retro or just use it at my airport. Here she is. So let's get rid of these things. Here she is. So Pan Am, they were one of the first airlines to get the 747. They got the 747-100 in 1969, and then they got the 747-200 and the 747 SP. So they would fly these 747s all over the place, like London, Heathrow, Frankfurt, Tokyo, Honolulu, Sydney, Guam, all those places. But sadly, Pan Am went bankrupt in 1991 due to the Gulf War and the rising fuel prices. So yeah, it's kind of good to bring back memories to see this aircraft in service. So yeah. So starting with the cockpit windows of the 747, and Darren, it looks very nice. And this is first class in the 747 below the nose. Everybody is addicted to go into first class in the 747. It's very exclusive. And then the first door, the Pan Am titles in this nice light blue, and here's the upper deck nose gear. And in the bottom is in this very nice silver. Very nice. Oh, smashed it. Silver. And then these are Pratt & Whitney GTPD engines. And this is very nice. And then the back. And then this is the back. It's mostly Euro white, but it's very nice with the blue and the silver. And here's the Pan Am logo and the US flag. So yeah, this is a very nice model by Darren. I really love this aircraft. I'm happy that I have it. This is a very nice model. I highly recommend to get this if you want to do like retro airport updates from New York or San Francisco. So yeah, that's that one. Now moving on to the last model, which is this Pan Am 747-100. It's basically the same as the Darren 747, but it's kind of in the 1-200 scale. So SkyMart's Aircraft of the World, Pan Am 747, the sides of the box. So let's get it out of the box. Oh, sorry, my bad. This is my first 747 from SkyMarks. I have the Air France 777 and British Airways A350 and Hawaiian 767. Here she is. Let's get her nose out. It's my first 747-100, by the way, from SkyMarks. And the landing gear is right here. These are hard to get out. Oh, there we go. I believe you put these in like this. There we go. I'll make sure it's in. Maybe I put it in the wrong way. There we go. Oh no.